Hello my friends! In this video I'll talk about 1525, a program from the past life. If you know that you have this karmic tale, before listening any further, move your attention up and look at yourself from above. This story should be listened to from a bigger perspective. To find out your karmic tale, go to soul22matrix.com and type in your date of birth. Then check 3 numbers at the end of the heavens line. The key energy in this program is 5, energy of learning and traditions. On the negative side, it means that you have violated some traditions, rules. Since there is energy of temptation, earthly goods and abundance, 15 in this program, we can assume that you gave into temptations, passions, addictions or some illegal activities. The energy of information and family connections, 20, tells about issues inside the family. The combination of these energies creates a unique potential for transforming outdated systems and bringing a fresh perspective to traditional areas of life. The task of the owner of this program is to learn to balance between the desire for freedom and innovation and respect for traditions and ancestral roots. It is also important to learn to transform the potentially destructive energies of the 15th energy into a creative force, using a deep understanding of human nature to positively change the world. If this balance is disrupted, a person can either become mired in self-destructive behavior and conflicts with society, or suppress the uniqueness and creativity, submitting to outdated norms and traditions. There are few possible scenarios in past life. The person could get a divorce, leave the family, and fall under the influence of temptations. Or there could have been a situation when there was a family dynasty of some profession. Everyone is a doctor, for example, and it was necessary to follow the same path. But the person rebelled and chose a different path, not meeting the hopes of the entire family. The problem is that the person did it aggressively, without the respect of family members. Or it could be that the person was addicted to alcohol, drugs, gambling, etc., or did some crime and the whole family suffered from this. As a result, the person was abandoned by the family. Or the person was a revolutionary or reformer, fighting against the established norms of society, which led to conflict not only with the family but also with the authorities. Since childhood, you can stand out and go against the rules of the family. You might feel like a black sheep in the family, as you were taken from an orphanage. Adolescence, for people with such a program, often becomes a period of active rebellion. They can demonstratively break rules, experiment with appearance and behavior, trying to emphasize their individuality in every possible way. They can show risky behavior and experiment with various addictions. This is kind of a test of the boundaries of freedom and an attempt to escape the pressure of family and society. It might be possible to have self-destruction behavior, alcohol, drugs, gambling, addictions, wildlife. At work, you can demonstrate the ability to think outside the box, which makes you a valuable employee in areas where this is needed. However, conflicts may arise due to unwillingness to follow established rules. For example, you can ignore the dress code or be constantly late, explaining that the main thing is the result of the work, not formalities. In relationships, you may show a passion for novelty and experimentation. At the beginning of dating, you may show excessive idealization of your partner. There may be difficulties with the long-term commitments due to the fear of losing freedom in the relationship. There might be a reluctance to become part of the family system of your partner, reluctance to communicate with the partner's relatives or non-acceptance of them. You might not know how or do not want to ask for help from relatives and might refuse the help offered. Might move far from family, might cut off ties with relatives, might be born into a family where someone was excluded from the family and it was decided that this person was no longer a member of it. There might be grievances against relatives. Or alternatively, relationship with family can be relatively good, but life puts you in a situation where you need to understand the value of the family. You will need to ask for help from your family, and there will be no way to not receive it. Serious illness, prison, etc. In such a situation, the whole family will help and support you, giving love and care. Through this action, rebels who consciously refuse family love find themselves in situations where they cannot refuse it voluntarily. Through love, they understand the true value of the family. Not everyone who has this program experiences it negatively. You learn your lesson if you accept a different point of view of your family on some things. Have peaceful relationship with your family, and you take care of your loved ones, but also can accept help from them. Remember, the program from the past life is not a punishment, but an opportunity for growth and development. When you learn your lessons, you will get the benefits of the positive sides of the same energies. Learn to accept the opinions of everyone in the family without considering your own to be the only correct one. Learn to gratefully accept help from your loved ones and help yourself if necessary. If there are excluded people in the family, those with whom they stopped communicating or those who were considered unworthy of the family, restore the memory of this person, find and return the excluded one to the family. This doesn't mean that it is necessary to communicate. The main thing is to accept a person into your family, no matter what it is. You can make a family tree to know your roots. Don't go against the family system, but go towards it. Communicate with relatives and maintain relationships, both on your part and on the part of your partner. This program can be compared to the hero's journey in mythology. The hero leaves the familiar world, family, traditions, goes through trials and temptations, and ultimately returns renewed with gifts for the community. When you overcome the negative sides of the energies, you will discover their positive potential. This would be your talents and gifts. 15. Ability to attract big money, ability to read people like an open book, intuition, charm, and charisma. 20. Ability to work on big-scale projects and influence masses, access to the powerful energy system of many generations. 5. Talent to pass knowledge, talent to speak, excellent logic, good relationship with family. On this positive note, I'm going to end this video. Remember, life is your story, and you are the one who's writing it. Enjoy!